I don't want to. I wonder if it's weird, you know, just my brain going to this all of a sudden. Tiger Man! Sorry. I wonder if it's weird for anybody that I'm so open about things that I've been through and stuff. Like, not telling everybody who'll listen my life sucks or anything, because that's a completely different kettle of fish. But just how, like, you know, I'm willing to talk about a lot of different things. I wonder if that's weird for anybody. Hell, some people might find it refreshing, so whatever. That was kind of like I was watching Simcopter1, great streamer, by the way. I'm glad, Phantom. I'm, like, real talk, I'm looking in the camera so you know. I want this to be a place that people feel at ease in. I want this to be a place that people come to relax. I want this to be a place where people feel like they belong, even if they don't feel like they belong anywhere else. That is the point of me streaming. But, I was watching Simcopter1, who's a great streamer, one of my influences to start streaming in the first place. And, he was playing a game called, Valhalla, but it had, like, ones instead of L's and stuff like that. Because it was cyberpunk bartending. It was actually very interesting. And they were all so open about sexuality and stuff, which a lot of cyberpunk stuff is, actually, if you ever look into any of it. But it was very refreshing to see that, and I see my bit rate's going crazy right now. I hope that fixes itself. But it was very refreshing to see that, because as somebody who's I can never remember the correct term, but as somebody who is okay with being in a poly relationship, I don't know, like, is polyromantic? I don't remember the word, but who is also bisexual, like, it was just very refreshing to see them be so open about it and be just also okay with it. And I don't know, I feel like being willing to talk about something like that, or being willing to talk about myself for y'all, or be able to discuss different things, is very important. And I feel like that's really refreshing for people, and I feel like it would, you know, it shows that they can have some kind of input or something. Like, it's okay to talk about. Because I feel like there's a lot of different subjects, you know, barring the obvious ones that are just, like, taboo or whatever. But, there are some subjects that just people feel like they can't talk about, and because of that, they don't get, you know, what they need out of, you know what I mean? They don't get the advice they need because they don't feel like they could talk about it, and different things like that. I'm sorry, I'm kind of going in circles of my thought pattern because my brain kicked up to 27,000, and I don't know why, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all get what I mean. They're throwing circles at me. Rude. I am the one who throws. Yeah, honestly, even if I tried not to talk about stuff, I can't, like, I'm not good at censoring myself at all, so I probably would fail anyway. It's both a blessing and a curse, because, like, I can't think of anything to supply to my Patreon people, other than I'm still thinking about reading books on YouTube, and then, getting Patreons able to where they can vote for what book I read, because people really like my voice for some reason. But I'm thinking about doing that, but, like, it's really hard because part of Patreon is to offer those people a part of you, or a part of the experience that you don't give to other people who aren't on Patreon. And I'm really open all the time. I'm me. Like, the me you're talking to right now is the me that goes and gets Subway at like 5 o'clock in the morning or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? I'm just me all the time. I can't not be me. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. And I feel like the best streamers or the best YouTubers or whatever insert category of streamer or entertainer here are like that. That they're just them all the time. But I can tell some people, even some people I like to watch, put on masks. Like Markiplier used to do that, and he wasn't happy because he did it. If y'all remember that. But, I don't know. I feel like everyone should be themselves. I'm going in all of the circles right now. And I apologize if I'm making it hard for anybody to keep up, but this is just how my brain works. This is why everyone thinks I have bipolar, and I probably do. Anyway. But I always feel like people should be themselves. Because they're that way for a reason. You're here for a reason. And if you don't act like yourself, how could you fulfill the reason that you're here for? You know what I mean? And it might just be something simple. You might be smiling at a motherfucker so that, like, he just has a better day, you know? But, like, or just you feel inclined to help people, and by helping people, you influence them to help more people, or just, you know, just anything. But if you're not yourself, then you won't fulfill it. You know what I mean? And I really feel like that's one reason why... I really like how these tigers swirl their staffs, by the way. But I really think that's one reason how I've been able to function with severe depression and everything else I have for so long. Is like, even at my worst, I feel like I have to be here for a reason, or something will tell me that or remind me of that. And then I'm able to kind of get out of it. I don't know. Maybe my rambling's helping somebody here, too. I can only hope, I guess. That was a lot of loud raptors there for a minute. I'm sorry if that was awkward for anyone. My rambling is like a Pringles can. Once you pop, you just can't stop.
Once you pop, you just can't stop.
You know, Bun, that's actually one reason why I love you so much. You're just so very accepting of my insanity. One of the many countless reasons why I love you, but definitely one of the big ones. Also, to get my brain off this track before I ramble about it for the rest of the time, what are you hunting right now, Bun? On Monster Hunter.
I'm actually taking a break at the armory right now.
Ah, okay. Are you trying to figure out what you need to go after yet, or?
Yes, I have a really shitty Thunder Charge Blade, which I've been really hoping to make a better one for a while.
Oh yeah, because it's you only got Toby in the original, right?
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of the reason I watch Twitch is because I like it when people just talk a lot, and this is a good site for that. So you rambling on is nice and doesn't bother me in any way. I don't talk a lot normally. This is why I lurk so much. Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to talk in here. Like, you're cool, Phantom. I always like to see you in chat. I always think that it's, you know, when I see you in chat, I'm like, oh yeah, it's that dude, or whatever. You know, it just, I'm always happy to see you, because I consider y'all all my friends, you know? It actually, in a way, it always makes me sad when I see people who come into a place just to be a troll or to be rude or whatever, because I'm just like, man, we could have been friends, you know? And you gotta be like that. But nah, Phantom, you're great, and I'm glad that my rambling helped. Because I can't shut up. I literally do not ever think I could shut up. That's another reason me and Bun work together so well, because he's a quiet little bean, so I can talk enough for both of us.
Yeah.
A monkey. Wait, a Neanderthal. Is a Neanderthal considered a monkey, or philosophical questions that video games make you ask? I am a he. Okay, cool. I never know. I tend to call people man and stuff like that just regardless until I know. So I'm sure I've gotten in trouble for that before, but the people of this community are as good as a family to me. If you need me to fight a motherfucker, I'll fight a motherfucker. I'm pretty much the same way, honestly.
Who said that?
That was Satan.
I knew it.
I'm pretty much the same way, though. If anybody ever, like, needed help and I was able to help, I would help. Ooh, that's a good chakram. Unfortunately, most of my life I've been so poor that, like, you know, I have to eat bread that I found in the back of the cupboard. No, I'm kidding. I haven't ever been that poor. No, I think I have actually been that poor before, but we're not going to get into that. Like, I know what it is to be through rough parts, and that's how I feel like I can give a lot of good advice if people come to me. I feel like that's one reason why people feel okay with coming to me, and it still lowers the damage so much. And I'm always honored when people do that, but like, I've never been in a position to help other than to talk to people and help them figure stuff out, you know, or just give my advice to them. If I ever, like, somehow won a fucking, I don't know, lottery, or like a billionaire was just like, here, have $6 jillion or some shit like that, I don't know, I would probably spend all of that money making a compound and paying it off for the rest of infinity so that, like, me and my friends could have a place to live that we wouldn't be fucked with. You know what I mean? Like, I'd get everybody a house who needed to get out of their house, and just help everybody out that I could, as long as I knew them at least, because there's a lot of people who would try to take advantage of that. I'm not that naive, but I would do everything I can because, like, I know what it's like, you know? And if I could do something to help, I would. That wolf is yelling again. So if y'all ever, like, I don't know, pray for me to win the lottery or something, because I'll help you too. Kidding. Well, I would help, but I'm kidding about the praying part. And you know, even if I don't ever... That is a glowy raptor. Why is this a glowy raptor? Oh, he dead now. Oh, there was a child! That's why it was a glowy raptor.
My daughter! Bless you! Save my daughter!
I didn't mean to, but I'm glad I saved your daughter. I don't even know if I'll ever make it real big on Twitch or anything like that, but even if I don't, I'm glad that I'm at least helping people, you know? That's the real important thing. Hey, Momo's full up of stuff. Okay, when we get to like 20% chance to throw both weapons and do a lot of damage, I think that's when I'll swap over to dual. Oh, I didn't notice the banner. Okay, that's what messed me up. That banner, it makes them all attack faster and all kinds of stuff, so it'll really sneak up on you. But I forgot what I was talking about. I'm just kind of rambling, so I'm not really paying attention to what I'm saying. What? That's another reason why I'm always just like, whenever I'm like, obviously I need donations and subscriptions and bits and everything else, or I won't make money because this is the only job, quote unquote, that I have. But I always say, you take care of yourself first. Like, if anybody's like, oh man, I would subscribe, or I would, like, be one of your patrons if I could afford it or whatever else. I'm always just like, yo, dog, take care of you first. I don't want you going broke because you're trying to help me. That's not how that works. You know what I mean? Like, I understand. Okay, we need to get rid of... He just one-shot me. That hurt. Yeesh. Alright, well, how are we going to get out of this sticky situation? Let me actually try to rein my brain in a little bit and focus on what I'm doing. Stretch. Okay. Stretch. I probably needed that. Ugh. You know, I've been streaming for 5 hours and I've barely noticed. Whew. That was my upper body stretched anyway. I will stretch the lower body whenever. I really feel like the need to highlight that entire part that I was rambling. Because I feel like I said some good stuff. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like I said some good stuff. Okay, we need to get... As soon as I can. Gotta draw him out this way. There we go. Now we got it. Powerade sip. That'll work.